Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of Minecraft Survival from Python's World. Yep, as you saw in the intro montage, we finally have gone ahead and enchanted all of our armor. And I went for a set of armor that has one of every type of protection. We've got fire protection 4, regular protection 4, blast protection 4, and projectile protection 4. Unfortunately, absolutely none of my armor pieces here have unbreaking, and that of course means that this armor won't last any longer, but it will do a better job of protecting us. And I know, some of you folks are probably hashing down your comments down in the comments area there, saying that I should go for all protection 4 armor, but I just kind of decided, yeah, do you know what, I fancy a bit of a change, so why don't we go for one of each type of protection. We've got minus 60% burning time with fire protection. We've got plus 0.6 explosion knockback resistance with blast protection 4. And we have ourselves projectile protection 4, which will protect us against, well, projectiles, arrows and such. One of the things we should definitely get done, I'm thinking in the next few episodes, is trying to get ourselves a librarian villager or two, get ourselves a little bit of unbreaking 3 and mending. I feel like those two are like the most quintessential, most universally useful enchants to have in the form of trades. So yeah, definitely something to be done in the next couple of episodes, I think, folks. For today's episode, though, I thought we'd go ahead and take a little bit of a break from building, and we are going to explore. We got ourselves a whole bunch of signs here in place of item frames. I would like to see if I can replace all of these signs with their item frame. So we've got to try and find ourselves a savanna biome. We've got plenty of those nearby. We've got to find ourselves a dark forest, a pale oak forest, a mangrove swamp biome, and we also need to head into the nether to see if we can't grab ourselves some nether logs. You know, some of the warped forest trees and the crimson forest trees. So yeah, hopefully a nice chill exploration episode coming up today, folks. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, then do be sure to head down beneath the video and spend a second to drop a like to show your support. I'd very much appreciate it, folks. And a massive thank you to all of you folks who have indeed been showing your support in the form of likes and comments and subscriptions lately. So, time for a bit of a snooze, and then we're gonna grab our horsey, and we are gonna go exploring. Acacia is what we're going for first, because I know for a fact there's an acacia biome nearby, and there it is, in fact. For reference, our base is like literally 100 blocks over that way. The acacia biome is right here. I'm sure it goes without saying, in addition to grabbing the wood required for the item frames for the storage area, we will, of course, grab ourselves a bunch of saplings as well. So no matter where we are in the world, we will have infinite access to all wood types. What the? Oh, hey! How's it going, buddy? This guy has got the new overhauled Wandering Trader trades. Look! We could purchase wood and sell him stuff. So, in our case, we can use these emeralds here. Oh, you only get 2? But yeah, check it out. We could buy acacia saplings and buy dark oak saplings if we really wanted to. I wish I bought emeralds with me now, because then I could have just purchased the dark oak saplings to be able to grab ourselves the dark oak wood. Ah, well, doesn't matter too much. What I'm gonna do is something absolutely incredible. A magic trick. You see this trader here? Do you see him or his llamas now? Yeah, that's quite the magic trick, isn't it? Just call me Magician Python. Hey, don't go getting nosy, folks. There's nothing here to suggest anything untoward went down. So, that's acacia wood sorted out. Dark oak, pale oak, and mangrove remain. I seem to recall seeing a pale oak forest to the far north. I just hope that my memory is serving me correct for once, because if not, I'm gonna feel like a right old dingleberry. Oh, look at that! Your boy was right! His memory was right! How about that? For now, do you want to know what else we can do? And actually, it's related to the comment of the day for today's episode, so we might as well do it now. Nihilus says, now that you've got Silk Touch, it might be a nice idea to make a honey/bee farm. Love the vids, Python. Hey, thank you very much for the kind words. I appreciate it. And yes, you are quite right. We absolutely should go ahead and grab ourselves these bad boys. And look at that. That was one that had 3 out of 3 bees in it, so we just got ourselves a little bit of advancement time for today. Alright, back to it then, my friends. We are heading on over to that pale oak forest, and I'll tell you something, in addition to grabbing some wood and saplings, I feel like it might also be a nice idea for us to maybe grab ourselves some pale moss. So we then have inadvertent infinite access to all of the pale moss foliage and such, you know? Oh, that'd be awesome to have. And hey, check it out. Pale oak forest, dark oak forest. We got 2 types of wood we do not currently have. We can chop 2 loads of wood with 1 axe. I was trying to make a variation of that old saying, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, but I don't think that really works, does it? You can't grab 2 pieces of wood with 1 axe swoop, unfortunately. Ah, that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Ah, yeah, Python the Log Fella. If you've been around on this channel for a long old time, you'll probably get that reference. But yeah, today we are well and truly channeling our inner log fella, aren't we? So there we are, folks, a bunch of dark oak saplings, and unlike the jungle trees, we do indeed need at least 4, because you can't get 1 by 1 dark oak trees, can you? And the same will go, of course, for the pale oak trees. Talking of which, let's get ourselves up there real quick. Oh, hey, look at this. We've got one of these creaking hearts. The first tree I decided to chop down, and there's actually a creaking heart in there. That's actually kind of awesome. Question, can we use a different tool that has Silk Touch to be able to pick up this creaking heart? Only if so, we might be able to make ourselves a little bit of a resin farm soon. Please? Yes, we can. Ah, nice. Haha, there's me thinking I would just lose it. And here we are, picking up some moss. As I mentioned earlier, we can use this to get ourselves pretty much every single kind of pale moss foliage there is. Oh, would you look at that? Yet another creaking heart for you, boy. That's interesting. I didn't realize you got XP from breaking creaking hearts. Is that new, or has that always been the case and I've just been very unobservant? I mean, let's be honest, it's probably the latter. But still, that's awesome. So there we are, folks. Yet another wood type grabbed. We have only Mangrove to go in the overworld. And then we need to pop into the Nether, grab ourselves some warped and crimson shrooms. And indeed, they're hyphae? Is that what it's called? Hyphae? They're wood type, basically. So far as I can remember, I don't think we've found a mangrove biome just yet in this world. However, as a little bit of a reminder, I think I mentioned this in the first episode, this world seed is actually very, very special because every single biome that exists in this game is within a 3,000 block radius around 0, 0. So hopefully, it shouldn't take us overly long to discover where the mangrove biome is. So yeah, let's go exploring, shall we? Through this rather lovely looking overhauled birch forest biome of epicness. I love the little flowers around here now, the wildflowers. They're so nice. I really love the fallen trees that you can find in Minecraft now. Again, these were a Bedrock exclusive feature for the longest time, but now they've finally made their way over to Java. And you can get more things than just wood from them. In some cases, you can get mushrooms on them, and you can even get vines on them. So you don't even need to go find yourself a jungle to get vines anymore. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. So then, swamp biomes. In my mind, if I'm thinking logically in terms of temperatures, I'd probably suggest that swamps spawn more often than not near plains biomes. So if I was to try and find myself a plains biome, then hopefully from there, we might be able to find ourselves a swamp slash mangrove swamp. Oh, hey there, random portal frame. I don't see a reason why we can't explore this. Oh, can you imagine if we find ourselves yet another notch apple in a ruined portal chest? That would have been incredible. But yeah, look at this. We've got ourselves a couple lodestones. That's awesome. I'm actually pretty happy about that, because if we really wanted to, we could start making usage of lodestones in this world, you know? Just place them all over the place, have ourselves a load of compasses on us, and have those compasses, you know, point towards the different lodestones. Oh, that would be brilliant. We wouldn't have to rely so much then on coordinates, would we? That is such an awesome change. The fact that you can now find lodestones inside of ruined portal chests, and indeed the change they made to the crafting recipe to make it far, far, far cheaper, requiring only, I believe, an iron ingot instead of a netherite ingot now. Like, seriously, it is a fantastic change. Oh, hello! Mega Tiger biome. This is like my second favorite biome in all of Minecraft. I mean, just look at it. It is pretty as heck. And you know what? While I'm here, I'm pretty sure podzol is something we do not have inside of our storage area just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and change that real quick. We're going to grab ourselves a stack of this stuff, and we'll bring it back to base with us. I mean, why not, right? Sweet berries! Another foliage type, which sort of doubles up as a cheapo food source of epicness. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Well, I'll tell you something, my friends. I am very, very glad we did that magic trick earlier, because we have leashes, and of course, with said leashes, we can take our horse on a skiing trip. Oh yeah, my horsey loves skiing trips. Look at him. He's excited. He's shaking with excitement. Oh, hey! Icebergs. Now we can grab ourselves some ice blocks, or more to the point, compressed ice. Maybe even some blue ice if I could find it. Yep, there's some over there. I'm thinking maybe a stack of compressed ice or two, and then a stack of blue ice, and I think we'll just about be good to go. We can use this in the skeleton farm to maybe speed up the rate a wee little bit. And of course, we can use this to make ourselves ice boat roads eventually. Do you know what? I honestly can't remember the last time I did any blue ice mining. I feel like it's incredibly rare that I grab this stuff. All right, very good. A stack of compressed ice and a stack of blue ice. Dude, this exploration trip has turned into way more than just Project Pokemon Tree Edition, hasn't it? But you know what? I am absolutely here for it. We're getting so many useful resources, aren't we? Oh, hey, random spruce village. That's kind of cool. I think what I'd like to do eventually is channel my inner professional cartographer, in that we explore with a bunch of maps on us and we start marking down waypoints for various points of interest. This village included. So yeah, that'd be a pretty cool idea eventually, right? For now, though, look at this. Oh, this is so awesome. I love snow in this game and in real life. As cool as it is, get it? It's not a swamp biome, unfortunately, but there is something pretty cool in the distance. Again, cool. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys would be all millionaires if you had a penny for every time I made the cool joke. But yeah, still, look at this. We've got ourselves an ice spikes biome over here, and it's not a million miles away from 0-0. Holy guacamole. This is a big ice spikes biome. Very big, in fact. Look at it. It's bleeding enormous. Oh, hey there, random portal chest. Let's have ourselves a notch apple. Oh, can you imagine, though? Oh, we got well and truly baited there, didn't we, my friends? I saw gold, I got excited, but then I realized it wasn't shimmering. Got a couple of points of interest here. We've got a village in the far distance over there, and yet another village on our right here. Not bad. Also, some very interesting mountainous, almost Minecraft beta-like terrain coming up here. Oh man, does it look good. Wow, look at this view. That's quite something, isn't it? I really like that little island that's in the middle there. And it's like almost perfectly split in half between a birch forest and a regular forest biome. That is awesome. What do we think? Third time lucky in terms of a ruined portal chest giving us a notch apple? Oh, hey, another lodestone. That's kind of cool. Fire charges, gold bits. What's this got? Fire aspect 1. Yeah. Oh, snap. I found it. I found a mangrove swamp biome. And you know what? I think my logic was actually correct. I said that the swamp biome had a likelihood of being sort of next to a plains biome. Got ourselves a warm biome over there with the savanna. And we've got ourselves a temperate, if not wet biome with the jungle. And then here we are with a super damp mangrove swamp biome with presumably a normal swamp probably nearby, right? So in addition to us grabbing ourselves the mangrove propagules and indeed the mangrove wood, we could also grab ourselves some mud blocks. I'm pretty sure this is another block that we needed an item frame holder thingy for. So yeah, dude, this exploration trip has been absolutely brilliant in terms of us grabbing ourselves resources that we didn't already have. The mangrove saplings are very, very interesting, of course, because they're not actually saplings. They are these bad boys, mangrove propagules, dangling off of the bottom of mangrove leaf blocks. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. We've got 4 of these bad boys already, and that marks the end of Project Pokemon Tree Edition in the overworld. For any of you folks playing along with this world seed, there are the coordinates for the mangrove swamp biome if you're interested. There's definitely a fair amount of distance away from our home area, so getting back there is definitely going to take a good amount of time. Oh my god, Froggy! Oh my god, a different coloured Froggy! Dude, we've got 2 out of 3 types of frogs here. What's the other type that you can get? There's 3 types. You've got the orange, the white. I can never remember what the 3rd type is. Is it the one that spawns in the snow biome? I think it is. I could be wrong. Part of me, I won't lie, part of me does want to bring these guys back with me. And I'm hoping that it won't be too much of a hassle. All we got to do is drag them along with us. Ah, no way! There's actually a witch hut here. Definitely taking down the coordinates of this bad boy. It has been some years since I last made a witch farm. And now that witches are guaranteed to drop redstone dust, and a good amount of them, yeah, witch farms have never been more worthwhile to create, especially if you're someone who likes to create redstone contraptions. Oh, no way. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the beginnings of an archaeological dig site. Yet another screenshot of that coordinates is in order, I think, there. Yeah, great sleeping location there, Python. Well done. Why? Why is that ever the case, that you can sleep on the floor? Well, my friends, it has certainly taken a heck of a long time, but here we are, finally, back at our base area. Right, we just need to go ahead and leash these 2 frogs up to some fence post or another, and then we can finish off Project Pokemon Tree Edition by heading into the Nether. So there we are. We've got some froggy friends and the horses back in his stable. So into the Nether we go to grab ourselves the 2 remaining types of wood, crimson and warped. So there's the crimson mushrooms, which act as basically the saplings for the crimson trees. And here we are with a bunch of crimson wood. Right, there is one other element we need for the nether woods though, isn't there? And that is these bits of nylium. You can only grow the nether trees on their respective ground type. So, for example, the crimson fungus can only be grown upon the crimson nylium, I think. And then, of course, the same goes for the warped fungus growing on warped nylium. I think that's how it works. I don't think you can grow them on different types of nylium. So going by the fact that we don't have the hot tourist destinations advancement done yet, I would have to suggest that we have not found ourselves a warped forest biome in this world just yet. However, if we pop on up here, check it out, we got one. So here we are with some warped fungus. We've got ourselves the warped nylium here as well. And finally, of course, the warped wood itself. And yeah, there we are. Hot tourist destinations is now 4 out of 5. I don't know what the last biome is. It's between one of 2. It's between the Basalt Deltas and the Soul Sand Valley. I don't know which one of those 2. we haven't been in yet. I guess that's something we'll find out in another episode, because for now, my friends, it is time to wrap this one up. But before we do, we gotta go ahead and get those item frames put on those chests. And there we are. We now have all of the item frames added. Project Pokemon Tree Edition is complete. Ha! Oh man, I feel good for saying that. So on that successful note, it is time to wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's episode and you're excited to see more, do be sure, of course, to drop a like if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I shall see you folks in the next one. Bye-bye.